Welcome back, Repeat Offenders. I'm here with another update on the Minecraft SMP, server IP in the description. And I really want to show you guys the amazing builds that everyone's been working on. But first, we're headed to court, as Conquey, defended by his lawyer Hentai Guy, has been accused of horse larceny by Big Oily Bean and his legal team. And I'm the judge, baby. Let's get right into it. Alright, according to my notes here, this is case 10E67A87, the plaintiff, Big Oily Bean. Please, wave your hand so the jury can identify you, okay? And then we've got the defendant, which should be Conquey. Conquey, please start twerking. Alright, I'll be notating that. Did not twerk. Okay, the charges against you, Conquey, are identity theft, and obstruction of justice. And the plaintiff is asking for full reimbursement of the horse armor and the safe return of the horse known as Napoleon.
Actually, we have a different thing, because I don't know who made that, but we have a different type of thing.
Okay.
It's on the second page.
Okay, not the third one. Who wrote this? Charges include assault, stealing, identity theft, and the plaintiff's demands are...
Sorry.
Or the
There we go. You should be able to hear
Holy
me.
Christ, your mic is destructively loud. This court is only going to convict Conquey of these crimes if you can prove it was him beyond a reasonable doubt. He doesn't really probably have much proof that it wasn't him, because like who the fuck collects proof that they're breeding a horse? So you're gonna have to really do some serious evidence here. So with that, I'll let the two sides. Do you have any opening statements you'd like to make?
And what he said...
Oh yeah, he's like a repeat offender. Like he steals like everything.
That I don't know that terminology. I'm not sure about that one.
Mainly animals, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, man, he stole my camel.
Chronic animal thief. I have heard this. All right. Conquey, do you have an opening statement? Anything you'd like to say, in defense of your character or anything?
Oh.
I just want fortune. Amen to that, brother. All right. Let's begin with let's see some evidence from the prosecution. What have you got? Do you want to call a witness? Do you want to show something? What's going on?
We have a witness of the camel thief.
Okay. Who are we calling to the stand here?
Aaron Pears shall stand.
I'm a witness. That's true. So this guy, he stole my camel, like, I think a week ago or something. I don't know.
Did he give you back your camel?
No. He just left it in the wild to be killed or slaughtered or something.
Conquey, do you have a rebuttal to this? Oh, he said, I offered it back to you. You said it's everyone's camel. Is this true, Aaron?
I did say it was everyone's camel, but that's only because literally camping outside of my house and he already had killed me once and I didn't want him to kill me again.
Can I just say...
Yep.
Can I just say... That horse, because I have a mod that allows me to see the speed and jump height of any animal. That horse had the exact same color, the exact same speed and jump height as my old horse.
Do you have, like, proof of this? Do you have screenshots?
I do not have the screenshots of my old horse, but I can show you that I remember clearly. I can say wallahi if I wanted to. And
where was your horse for it to be stolen? Was it just
my horse was over yonder, over there.
Was it like in a pen or like what's the deal?
It was in a hole. So I kind of was AFK. But when I returned from being AFK, it was gone. And Conquey has a history of taking animals.
This is true. Conquey, they have established that you have a poor character in terms of being a silly little bastard. Do you have any rebuttal to that? I would say not. No solid proof. Okay. Conquey, where did you get your horse? Bred it. So you found two other horses and bred it?
I just want to ask a few questions. So, was this camel, was that on claimed property?
Yes, it was.
And was it behind closed doors?
I didn't have a house. I just had a lead and a fence.
Your Honor, how was my client meant to know that that camel was claimed if it was not behind closed
There
doors?
was a sign that said, "Please don't rob me" next to the camel.
Camel was also named.
Do we have
That's a
proof of
pretty
this sign?
significant sign that it's owned by someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's-
can-
Well,
that
that was not in her testimony.
Listen, we're getting off course a little bit here. Like, I think.
Your Honor,
Yes,
apologies. Continue.
I think that Conquey, regardless of whether he stole the camel, I think we've established that he is poor in character. God bless his little heart, but he's a little sneaky rascal. I think we can all agree on that. Can the defense agree on that? Can you submit to that he is a sneaky rascal?
Your Honor, I'd like to talk to you in your chambers.
Okay, we gotta talk quietly so that everybody else can
Your
hear
Honor,
us.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy's got a cute ass, and he's making me act up. So I'm not sure how honest I can be.
I'm thinking, what do we think he actually took this horse, or what's the deal here?
Oh, he definitely did. But I'm gonna present
Yeah,
the best
bro.
legal case you've ever seen.
Rat, your thoughts? Oh,
Aaron.
That was all I really wanted to say.
Oh.
Aaron.
I'll see you guys back on the dance floor.
okay.
Anything
sounds
else?
Good. Rat, anything?
Defense.
Do you guys want to make a
Or
deal?
plaintiff.
Should we make a deal? Should we, cut some kind of deal? Because I don't think I think maybe Conk will give back the horse, but there's no way in hell he wants to give him his netherite armor.
I think he needs to pay something other than the horse.
Okay, yeah, he definitely stole it. But you'll never catch him. My client is innocent.
Intermission over. Okay. Oily Bean / Ratarino legal team. Do you guys have any other significant evidence? Like you mentioned that like what does this sign say? Okay, I agree with that.
He also disguised it by changing the name of the horse.
Objection calls for speculation.
That is that is true. That's under the assumption that he definitely did steal it. He might have just named his own horse. I think what needs to happen here, and I'm up for debate. I think what needs to happen here is I don't think we can definitively prove that Conquey definitely stole the horse. However, I can admit that knowing Conquey, he probably stole the fucking horse. So what kind of
I gotta
terms?
agree with that.
What kind of terms can we come to? Fuck you, Conquey. What if I say that you did steal the fucking horse, and I think that you did prove
Objection.
it?
Conflict of interest. Conflict of interest.
Literally, he said "fuck you." That's a pretty big conflict. Can we come to some kind of agreement
Your Honor.
as to a repayment that Conquey
Your
can
Honor.
provide you
Your
with?
Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor. Instead of the full netherite armor and my horseback, can we do the horseback plus, okay,
Mm-hmm.
his chest plate?
Conquey, what are your thoughts on that? Conquey, do you have a counter offer you can provide us with?
Your Honor, my client has declined the property.
Conquey says I have offer. Okay, Conquey, what's your offer?
Conquey, this is gonna be a terrible.
Okay,
offer.
what does
Your
this
Honor,
guy
don't listen
say?
to him.
He's about to offer 10 cobblestone, 3 dirt, 4 rotten flesh.
The saddle that's on that horse.
Ooh, honestly, you might have
That's
to
what we're
take
going for,
that, bro.
Conquey. Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Do you have a screenshot from before anything was stolen?
I don't know why I would have taken the screenshot from before. Who does that?
I mean, that's fair.
Your
but
Honor, if it does help, there is proof in the Discord chat that he has admitted to stealing the camel.
I do think that he stole the camel, but that
did, he
doesn't
admitted in chat.
necessarily prove that he stole the horse. He
What?
does have a penchant for theft. I was aware of this going into this case, but
Look at him. He's getting prepared to jumpy, Your Honor. Like that one scene.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, like that meme where the guy like jumps on
Yeah.
the Does the prosecution have
Wait.
anything else that you want to say for your closing statements? Any final arguments or final points you want to make?
My final point, Conquey. Your poopy head.
Regardless of the outcome of the case, that point has been illustrated quite clearly. Defense, any final statements?
Yeah,
Honorable Judge,
or not.
esteemed members of the jury, as we draw near the conclusion of this trial, it is imperative to remember the fundamental principles of justice and the burden of proof that rests upon the prosecution. Throughout this proceeding, the prosecution has failed to provide concrete evidence linking the accused, my client. It is essential to remember that the burden of proof rests squarely on the shoulders of the prosecution. It is enough to merely raise suspicions or point fingers. They must provide irrefutable evidence beyond a reasonable doubt. However, in this case,
if you guys want to wait a minute, I'm gonna go think really hard in the judges' quarters, and then I'll be back with a verdict in less than a minute. Okay?
I didn't understand a single word that guy said.
Bro, he just kept yapping.
Sleep.
Shut up, Conquey.
I need you to find my client.
Okay, there we go.
guilty. He's a very bad person.
Find him guilty.
Find him guilty.
But
Don't
you-
tell him I said this.
By
I'm
your
gonna storm out of here sounding very angry.
okay.
Find him guilty.
Hey,
How
Matt.
dare you talk of my client like that? I can't believe this.
All right, I've come to a verdict. This is a really fucking difficult choice because the fact of the matter is that Conquey totally stole that horse, but you guys can't prove it. By that logic, I have to declare that Conquey is not guilty. Conquey is not guilty, but he's on parole, okay? Conquey, you gotta be an extra good boy for the time being. Wow, what a thrilling conclusion to our court case. Unfortunately, it looks like the prosecution was unable to prove that Conquey stole that horse as far as I could tell, but let me know in the comments what you think. That's all we have for this one. Thanks as always for watching. Huge shout out to Mystic Mineshaft for supporting us on Patreon. If you want to join him in helping us fund the server and future videos, the link is in the description, along with the server IP and our Discord, where a bunch of us just met up and killed the Ender Dragon. Spoiler alert.